He laughed. He shouldn't have. He was my father. Not in the affectionate sense. More like a man who mistook control for care. The kind who weighed his children by how well they obeyed. And I obeyed, for years. Because I was the second son, the backup, the one born to support the golden child, my brother. They said he was gifted. What they meant was he never lifted a finger but got the whole damn handout. I was the one who fixed things, cleaned up the mess, the quiet achiever, until I wasn't. The betrayal wasn't loud. It came after my first promotion. I had been working for my father's company, built a software system that saved them $250,000 in under a year. Clients noticed, investors noticed. But at home? "Your brother's handling the finances now," my father said one night over dinner. "He'll manage your salary. You'll get 20%, he gets 80%. And then, as if that wasn't absurd enough, I'll oversee the rest. It's family money anyway. That's how we build legacy." Legacy. What he meant was indentured brilliance. My effort, his credit. My genius, my brother's wallet. I looked him dead in the eye. "So I build it, he takes it, and you supervise?" Exactly. No hesitation, no shame. That night, I packed a bag, not out of rage, out of clarity. You see, my father thought obedience was loyalty. He thought keeping me in the family business meant he owned me. But he never owned my mind. I left the next morning. No speech, no drama. Just a note: "Thanks for the training. I won't need your supervision anymore." What they didn't know was that I'd been quietly working on my own tech. Nights, weekends. I built an AI model that outperformed their entire analytics team. Didn't register it under my name, used an alias, filed patents offshore, created shell companies. By the time they noticed I was gone, my product was already in beta. And my clients? His clients. They followed me. The real move came 6 months later. Their top investor, Larson Capital, pulled out. Quietly. Because I showed them a demo of my software. Faster, smarter, cheaper. They didn't ask questions, just shifted loyalties. Money doesn't care about bloodlines, only value. I launched CipherTech from a co-working space in Berlin. Didn't need a big office, just big ideas. 12 months in, my father's company was hemorrhaging. Clients were leaving, profits were gone, and the board, mostly his old friends, were restless. That's when I made my move. I bought in, through a proxy firm in Singapore, acquired 22% in silence. Then leaked a subtle rumor. An AI firm is looking to restructure outdated tech holdings in Europe. He didn't know it was me until the board meeting, until I walked in, shook the CEO's hand, and sat opposite him. No anger, just presence. His eyes widened. "You?" I nodded. "Still keeping 20% of my salary, Dad?" Silence. Then I slid a folder across the table. Inside, proof of tech theft, patent misuse, and a forensic audit showing millions routed through accounts in my brother's name that traced back to my software. He turned pale. The board didn't speak. They didn't need to. I didn't want revenge. I wanted the truth public. And that folder? That was my press release. They removed him 2 weeks later. The same board that used to toast him. My brother vanished. Off-grid, likely in debt. The empire they built off my back collapsed because I stopped carrying it. Now I run CipherTech. We're global, clean, scalable. I don't take orders, I write contracts. Sometimes people ask if I'd ever speak to my father again, and I tell them I have. Every time he reads a headline about me. Every time my company wins a contract he thought belonged to him. Every time his silence tastes like regret. He taught me one thing well: how to walk away. But he never expected I'd do it with everything he wanted, and none of the permission. Now, I own 100%. and peace was always the better prophet.